Lovely folks, so I am driving to Dallas. The rain, I was gonna record a little earlier to start this vlogging thing, trying it out for TikTok. Usually I do it for my channel, but yeah, I am really excited. I have never done a Comic-Con at all. I could have gone to a couple, but I almost went to Dallas Expo like 2 or 3 years ago when Jim Lee was gonna come. But we couldn't afford to go, me and my sister, so I kind of always regretted it. But when I heard Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo were coming, and that they're gonna have a whole panel and everything, I was super excited. And usually, and I'm gonna get on a personal note too, is that I usually take vacations for other people or like with other people. And when I was younger, in my early 20s, I would always go by myself and like go be free spirited, and it's kind of nice doing that again. I just can go pick where I want to go eat. I don't have to like get a second opinion or pay for someone else. I mean, it's not that it's a bad thing, but I mean, that's the good thing about being single sometimes, is that you get to do whatever you want to do on an adventure like this, the one I am right now. And I really am blessed to have this opportunity to come. I will be promoting my own stuff because, hey, this is the perfect market for my YouTube channel and my TikTok, and hopefully maybe I can get some voices to like, hey, can you do like an intro or outro? The ones I'm most excited for are probably the guys who play the Halo, the Master Chief, the voice of him and Cortana. They're gonna have a panel together. Charles Soule, I'm gonna try to get my Darth Vader omnibus signed by him. Obviously Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. I got my absolute Batman #1. I got my Batman New 52 #1, and my omnibus. I had to bring some omnibuses to get signed. Donny Cates, obviously I'm gonna get something signed by him. He's my boy. I mean, he's the first comic book writer / comic book person I ever met in real life. I was like all giddy about it. So I can only imagine what I'm gonna act like with these people. And I'm mainly out here for the experience. I know they told me I know my TikTok friends, y'all told me to bring like about like $1,000. I'm like, man, I'm spending about close to $1,000 just being on this trip. So I'm already spending like maybe $5. So probably I have my limits. So I'm not really I know everybody's saying that I'm gonna get tempted to buy stuff, but I'm here for the people, like the comic book people mainly, that I want to see. And you gotta pay some type of toll. And it's Crane, I'm really excited to see him. I grew up with his artwork. It kind of sucks that he's a cover artist now. I like his interiors way more. I think he brings a real cinematic vibe that modern day comics don't really have, or like the digital age, because most people say modern, but it's actually digital. And you could get mad at me all you want, that's true. But man, I'm really stoked. I'm glad the rain stopped, because the rain has been following me since my hometown for about 4 hours. I mean, it is cloudy right now, but I'm not tripping. But I'm really, shout out to my friend Raul for letting me crash at his place over the night, so I didn't have to drive the full 7 hours, 7.5, or 6.5, 7 hours. I'm really like, and I got the hotel like 7 minutes away from, like a 7-minute walk from where I have to go for the expo. So it's a nice hotel from what it looks like, and glad I'm there by myself so I can get like good sleep. And you know what, I'm gonna be a little more personal too. I am a Latin dancer. I do salsa bachata, so I know I heard there's after parties at the Comic-Con, but it's Dallas. I'm gonna go out there to have fun, and I'm gonna be dancing out there. Probably maybe post some clips, because TikTok ain't really pushing my other stuff anymore. So I've been getting hit with violations. So that stuff I'm gonna probably just move strictly to my YouTube. Maybe just like post every now and then. Hopefully I don't get like flagged anymore. And I hate to do that to y'all, but TikTok don't really leave me a choice anymore. But I'm really stoked for this trip. I've had so much like I'm so amped. I'm so anxious. I'm scared and excited at the same time. It's like I don't know who I'm gonna meet or who I'm gonna bump into. I know Eris Quinones is gonna be there, Variant Comics. I kind of do stuff like Variant Comics, but I think, not trying to be cocky, but I know my stuff is a little better, even though I'm a one-man army when I make my own stuff compared to everybody else that has those big YouTube channels. One day I'll be there. I know I'm one video away from like getting like 500,000. Boom. But yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging. I don't know what else to say, but I'm gonna be taking plenty of pics, sharing my experience with y'all. So I'll stay posted, okay, guys? On my way.
Yeah.
Alright, folks, so the vlog stuff, you saw me on the road, kind of on the road, so, you know, guidelines and what so. So let's talk about how it went, the first day. So first day was crazy. I don't even know how to begin this, so let's just go into it. Okay, so first day, obviously, I drove through the rain to get out there. Most of Texas was raining, to say the least. But, hey, I powered through. I knew nothing was going to stop me, mainly because I paid a pretty penny for my hotel, which ended up being a suite. Not a hotel, which just seemed a little weird. She's like, here's a suite. And I'm like, I paid for a suite. I was like, and I asked her, can I get 2 days? Well, I paid extra. I didn't realize that I paid extra for the suite. So it was sweet. But it was real nice. But let's get back to the con. So, like, I got there. Didn't have enough, like, I went straight to the con. I waited in line. It was a little annoying. Just try being as sensible as possible. I was a kid. I was a new kid on the block, so I asked questions. Where did I go? Where this and this and that. Got my lanyard. Got the Star Wars version. Here's my lanyard. See? The Star Wars Dallas Expo. See that? Yeah, and dude, so walking in was like crazy. Saw R2D2. Dude, the line, I was in the third line, just wanting to get in. I was like, man, maybe I should have waited. Wouldn't have minded waited. It was, dude, there was so much, so fast, and I knew it was gonna be packed. It was, but it wasn't that bad the first day. I'm not gonna lie. First day I met. Let's run it down. So I was lost. I was a guppy. Grabbed. I even used the app to get in there. Luckily, I brought my PS Vita so I can play some Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter while I was waiting in line. That was a huge help for waiting in line. I don't know if I would have stayed in line. I mean, I probably should have read my comic books. while I was waiting in line. That would have been a lot better. That way I could catch up on stuff. But didn't think of it that far ahead, you know. But anyways, yeah, man. First day, I wanted to see for sure. I wanted to see the panel with Master Chief, and I got this right here. Look at that, baby. I need to get a frame for it because this is gonna go up for sure. This is gonna go up. Awesome day. The first thing I did, I tried going to Artist Alley because I was like, people were telling me, You're the Collector and a few others were telling me, oh, I'm gonna want to spend there. I'm like, I'm kind of falling out of love with single issues. I like my full books. Single issues, it has to be really hard for me to like want it. Like unless you got like a cheap version of like certain issues that I want. But no, I mean, I didn't even know you could make deals. I was thinking about that. But anyway, before I get ahead of myself. Yeah, first day was wild. It was crazy. But I forgot to eat. So I was getting a little frustrated towards the end. But the first time I met Charles Soule, man. Like,
Can I sign this one?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love you, Darth Vader.
Thank you very much.
So good. I wish they could have made that into a show, man.
Someday, who knows?
I'm gonna say that first one's free, so you can have it.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
You have more than bounty. Thank you so much, man.
Of course, thanks.
I really appreciate it.
It's good to meet you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend, all right?
Hey, you want to go post?
Huh?
Photo, man?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2. I got you, man.
Dude, he signed my Darth Vader book. Check it out. Check out what he said. Look at that. Check. Look at that. Yeah, first day was crazy. Luckily, shout out to the guy who like took a picture of me or took a video of me while I was talking to Charles Soule. I felt like a little kid. Not gonna lie. Being there, I was just starstruck. I was starstruck. Alessandro Capucino, man, dude, I was just like, man, dude, you're like one of my new favorite artists. Like, I was going on and on about, and I don't know if I was trying to gas him up, but I was just being honest. I was like, man, dude, you're one of my favorite artists. Moon Knight run really got me into his artwork, and it was such a good thing for me personally that he didn't mind me being there, telling him stuff and like how much I love his work, and I was starstruck. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know these guys aren't like super celebrities, but in my eyes, they bring me more enjoyment out of like most celebrities nowadays, especially nowadays. But man, it was such a awesome day. Day one, like I was starstruck. Charles Soule. I was like, oh, like I was all nervous. I could see I was nervous too on day two with the photos. Like I was just like, oh, like I had that awkward, like excited, but like I don't know how to react type of like smile, like that awkward, cheesy look. But yeah, it was, oh man, such a good time. Day one was like, and then I ended up seeing the panel with Master Chief and just exploring what he thought of like the franchise and how he grew with the franchise, which is funny because I grew up with the franchise too, and the way he said he developed, which I know this might be controversial for the Halo fans, but I love Halo 4 because of the story development between him and Cortana, the relationship I've always wanted to see. And we got a glimpse of it in 3, 2, probably 1 and 3 are probably my favorites. 4 is up there, but 4 I just loved because of that ending, and it's sad, and like, man, it was just a conclusion of that story. I haven't played Infinite. I played 5, and that was just, we're not going there. I don't think he liked it either from his interview, but he's trying to say it in a professional manner. But it was such a good, like, it was so good, man, so good. Like his panel, and then I got all the art, most of the artists, Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder, and his crane I didn't get a chance to see yet.
I missed out on him. I missed out on a lot of people because like they weren't there yet. There was cool artwork everywhere, but I was like, nah, I'm saving my money for signatures. And when I found, and I was so nervous because I didn't know whether the signatures were gonna be like $30 to $100. I had no clue. I'm not the super collector. I don't really care if like it's CGC. I don't really like. I don't care if they watch this. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I don't roll like most people do. So like that CGC stuff, it's not. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it. So that's why I wouldn't pay extra. If you do, cool. Like do you, man? Like I see why sometimes. I mean, I have only 2. I would like to get 1 more, maybe 2 more. But how much they cost now? I don't know. But yeah, man, it was. I tried to get. I got in line for Master Chief, but I was so confused because like I bought this right, and I really wanted to get it signed. Well, when I got there, because I thought you could bring anything up, and you had to pay an extra $20, which is already $60 to get it be there. And then I heard it was like 40. Take a picture, and I wanted. And I'm like, man, I don't know whether you could have just done like a picture. $40. I would have been great with that. It would have been great. But honestly, I was getting frustrated, and then he had to go do photo ops, and I was like, it was like maybe like add an extra 30 minutes, and I was pretty close to the end. I was like, you know what? I'm out. I'm tired. I drove all the way from San Antonio to there, and I need to get to the hotel because I need to figure out how everything's gonna go. And went out to go eat and had a blast. I was in Dallas downtown, and it was like a perfect spot. Everything was close by. Even the event was like a 15-minute walk or like a 14-minute walk, and bro, I was putting in the miles, you know. But I'm a physical guy at work, so like it was no biggie for me, you know. First day, I had to like calm down. I was just such an emotional high, and it was so awesome, man. Like in the moment you're like, I'm like, oh man, but then later on, now that it's like a memory, it's like I don't think I'm ever gonna forget this weekend. But yeah, it was so awesome.